Kenya's gold rush, 250,000 miners and a 90-year legacy. East Africa's economic powerhouse. When most people think of Kenya, they think of safaris, the Great Rift Valley, or maybe long-distance running. But there's another story unfolding beneath the surface, a gold rush that's been going on for nearly a century. Hundreds of thousands of men and women, digging, crushing, and panning for gold using methods passed down through generations. Let's break it down. The numbers, how many miners? So just how many people are involved in small-scale gold mining in Kenya? The numbers are significant. The sector employs roughly 250,000 artisanal miners. In some counties, the numbers are even more concentrated. Migori County alone is host to an estimated 158,000 artisanal and small-scale gold miners. And in Kakamega County, there are more than 15,000 small-scale miners operating across over 300 shafts. But here's what really stands out, 40% of these miners are women. Women play a crucial role. They break stones, process the ore, wash, and extract the gold. And when you count the families and communities that depend on this trade, the sector supports the livelihoods of over 800,000 people. A 90-year legacy. Gold mining in Western Kenya isn't new. In fact, there's a legacy of artisanal mining stretching back nearly 90 years. The extraction of gold in places like Ikolomani in Kakamega County has been taking place for over a century. So when you see a miner working a shaft or a riverbed today, you're watching a tradition that's been passed down for generations. Where it happens, the Gold Belt. Most of Kenya's small-scale gold mining activity is concentrated in the western part of the country, along a gold-rich belt that runs through several counties. The key regions are Migori County, near the Tanzanian border, home to the largest concentration of artisanal miners. Kakamega County, particularly the Ikolomani sub-county, which alone has 250 shafts. Vihiga County. Siaya County. The geology here is ancient. The Archean Nyanzaean craton in western Kenya dates back over 2.5 billion years and is rich in gold deposits. There are also emerging mining areas in northern Kenya, like the shanty town of Ilo in Marsabit County, which sprang up in just 6 months starting in early 2023 and now accommodates over 20,000 people. The equipment, from crude tools to mechanized mills. The equipment used by Kenya's small-scale miners is a mix of traditional hand tools and locally fabricated machinery. Level 1, Crushing and Grinding. Miners use sledgehammers and masons' hammers to crush ore by hand. After crushing, the ore is sun-dried and then ground using locally fabricated gasoline-powered ball mills into fine powder. Large amounts of dust are released during this mechanized grinding. Level 2, Sluicing and Concentration. The ground ore is wetted and passed through sluices, locally made wooden boxes covered with cloth that use gravity to concentrate gold particles. The sluice cloths are then washed in water basins. Level 3, Panning. Panning is done using a metal pan and water. The wet concentrate is placed on the pan, wetted, and stirred in circular motions. The pan is then rotated and tilted, causing lighter materials to spill out while the gold remains. So what's the output? A study published in 2022 estimated that artisanal and small-scale mining in Kenya yields 6.9 tons of gold per year on average. That's the real figure. Legal artisanal and small-scale mining contributed $224 million to the Kenyan economy in 2022, representing over half of the country's mining output. Small-scale gold mining in Kenya is a massive industry. 250,000 miners. Over 800,000 people depending on it. Nearly a century of history. And an estimated 6.9 tons of gold per year, most of it never officially recorded. It's dangerous. It's often unregulated. But for the people doing it, it's a lifeline. Thanks for watching Gold Mining Tips. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.